So yeah, the original plan had nothing to do with Frankfurt. The whole this whole trip was to go to Amsterdam, and so the Frankfurt just kind of happened because that's where I found the flight. So we ended up spending 2 nights in Frankfurt, and I had originally booked the Linder Hotel Frankfurt, which is a JDV by Hyatt property. It's a brand new hotel. I think it just opened like in the last month, like very new. 8,000 points per night. So great price. And I had that booked for a long time. And kind of at the last minute, maybe a week before our trip, I was looking at the location and it was just a little further from the train station that I wanted to be. Not quite the location I wanted. So I was like, let me just go look. So on a whim, I looked on American Express. I looked at their fine hotels and resorts to see maybe if there was anything. I had looked previously and the prices were all just crazy. And I had stumbled on a hotel called the Steigenberger Icon Frankfurter, the brand I had never heard of before.
Say that 3 times fast.
I know, right? I don't even know if I'm saying it right, so I apologize to the German people. But it looked like a really nice place. It was a fine hotels and resorts, so that's always a good indication that it's going to be a nice hotel. The prices for the 2 nights that I needed, the first night was $250. The second night was like $394. And my husband and I each have an Amex Platinum card that has a $200 fine hotels and resorts credit on it, which can be used for 1 night when it's a FHR property. If you book a hotel collection, it is 2-night minimum, but this was fine hotels and resorts. And I don't think you're technically supposed to do this. It's kind of, not in the spirit of the program, but I booked 1 night under my name with my card and a second night under my husband's name with his card.
Oh, of course.
And was able to use both of those $200 credits.
Awesome.
When you do that, you just want to make sure when you're at the hotel, they don't combine those, the reservations at all because it could mess up the benefits. But with the fine hotels and resorts booking, I got free breakfast. I got those $200 credits. And then with each booking, so each night, I also got $100 food and beverage credit, which paid for dinner. So I spent $244 out of pocket, and I got free breakfast both mornings and free dinner both evenings because we spent just about $100. And it was a great location, a nice hotel. And I was so happy. It was such a great use of those fine hotels and resorts.
Yeah,
credits.
Which can be hard to use sometimes. And then for your other hotel, were you able to cancel?
Yeah, because it was booked with Hyatt points, so it was totally cancelable. So no problem there. The points were immediately put back into my account. And I mean, I'm 2 nights short now on Hyatt Elite nights, but I'll figure that out somehow. But I was really happy with it. And I had gone, we did like a river tour, and I kind of saw sort of where the Hyatt hotel was located. And I was really glad that I went with this other hotel because it was much more centrally located, really close to the train station. It was just, it was a good choice. I'm really happy that we did that.